Thank you for joining me today for Connect University. This is the third and last of our three-part series on ways you can use campaigns in Salesforce. Today, we'll explore using campaigns in relation to donors. HandsOn Connect Cloud Solutions is excited to be able to provide any and all of the digital solutions you need, from our flagship volunteer engagement product, HandsOn Connect, to Salesforce implementation and configuration, to custom-built applications. We are all about creating solutions for you. Add in training with our other Connect University sessions, our Connect Exchange series where our partners share their expertise, and our stellar support team, and you can create solutions too. Just as a reminder, we're recording today's session for future viewing, so feel free to enter your questions in the chat window and we'll follow up. If you know me, you know how excited I am to be part of the amazing team at HandsOn Connect Cloud Solutions. If you haven't met everyone yet, we hope to see you at the National Conference on Volunteering and Service in Seattle in June, or at the Nonprofit Technology Network Conference in DC in March. I'd love to buy you a cup of coffee and have a chat. My name is Melissa, and I am really glad to be here with you today. Our presentation is only 20 minutes long, so this will be short and sweet, hopefully very easy. But feel free to reach out to any of our team if you want additional information. Let's campaign. For a quick recap, in our first session, Art talked about campaigns in general, how to create campaigns, and how to add members to the campaigns you've already created. Campaigns are a great tool for grouping leads or contacts and represent an outreach to those people. By using campaigns, we have the ability to track the return on investment of that outreach. Campaigns usually fall into one of the two categories listed: lead generation, such as email or donation campaigns, or brand building, like radio, billboard, or awareness campaigns. Last week, Libby took the conversation around campaigns a step further with a discussion of using campaigns in conjunction with email to reach out to the people in your Salesforce system. She walked you through what that actually looks like from the campaign and the email. Whether you're using the native Salesforce mass emailing tool or using a third-party mass email tool such as MailChimp, iContact, Constant Contact, Vertical Response, MyEmma, Cirrus Insight, or any of the many, many other systems that exist for being able to do that. And so again this week, the assumption is that you have access to campaigns in your Salesforce instance, that these campaigns have been set up, and that you have members already added to your campaigns. Today, for the purpose of looking at using campaigns with donations, I'm going to be using Nonprofit Success Pack and one of our partner payment processors, Click and Pledge, that has been integrated as well. When you use these tools, all this can be automated. So if we take just a quick step back, it's helpful for me to see the campaign as a people list. You can't put organizations in a campaign, only people. And people are who actually donate money to your organization. Oh, the check may say that it's XYZ Corporation, but someone at XYZ decided that check should be written and decided how much it should be written for. So we'll start with the people list. One of my favorite uses for campaigns in the donor world is the campaign to revenue tracking. Directly ties the dollar back to a campaign source. From there, you can use the campaign analytics to measure the effectiveness of different campaigns and help you optimize your future efforts. And you can do this one of two ways. You can do it manually, or you can automate the process itself. If you're doing this manually in your system, you can create a campaign. We have one here entitled Sponsors, so that you can track those big asks that you're making to get people and the corporations they work for invested in your organization. For example, You're on the phone with Harrison Wells, the director of Star Labs, and you're making your notes in Salesforce, and he seems interested in being a sponsor. Manually, you can click the Add to Campaign button, and that will add him to the sponsor campaign. Once he responds with a yes or a no, you can update his status in the campaign to track your effectiveness. This way, you can have all your sponsor contacts grouped together, see where they are at any given point in time with the current effort that you're making. With the hierarchies in campaigns, sponsors could be a parent campaign with child campaigns broken up into specific sponsorship opportunities if you need to be more granular. Automating campaigns in your system is ultimately your goal. And the ultimation of that is that the volume of donations is just so much that you can't handle it manually anymore. And you already have the tools to automate. For example, using the new advanced registration and sign-up functionality in HandsOn Connect 3.0, you can automate donations from volunteers as they register. I get excited about this new functionality that we're offering and that is available for 3.0 because you're familiar with the standard registration form in your system. But you'll notice, and you fill out, and this one has been configured to be very quick and simple and easy. And generally, this button says submit, but here it says next. And so when you click that next button, it takes you to a donation page that you've created with the verbiage and the details you want and need. And in this particular situation, this is a little bit of the cobbler's kids being barefooted. This was just a quick and easy way to show this to you. It can actually be integrated to look much more like your actual website and what you've got going on there. So you've gotten your volunteer to this page, and we know that volunteers are twice as likely to donate as people who are not volunteering with your organization. So you're expecting to get some feedback here. You submit the donation, and the volunteer gets the success page that the thank you for registering. And they've made a donation to your organization. Easy peasy for the volunteer. No worries, no complications, incredibly intuitive. And they have no idea, but those two short little clicks have automatically done so much in your Salesforce instance. So if we go back to the administrative side of your Salesforce instance and look and see what's happened in the background there, we have a campaign called Activation. And it's been set up specifically to track donations made as volunteers register on the public site. It's mapped through Click and Pledge, which is the payment processor that we're using in this specific instance, and using Nonprofit Success Pack. So every donation made through the volunteer registration process is logged in this campaign in Salesforce. And because you've got the report created, literally with one click, you can share with your director or your board who has donated, what your totals are, all the numbers there that everyone wants to see. And this is just one example of the donations that you can track this way. All sorts of donations can be tracked manually or automatically, my favorite word, using campaigns. So use all your tools. With Salesforce, whether you have Nonprofit Success Pack or not, the opportunities are there to be able to use campaigns and opportunities to track donations. With HandsOn Connect 3.0, there are even more ways to track and automatically populate your Salesforce instance for reporting purposes. Click and Pledge is one of our partners for payment processing that integrates and helps all that magic come to fruition in the administrative side of Salesforce. PayPal is also in process of being integrated to be able to make that happen as well. So we hope that you'll use all your tools, use all your resources. Trailhead and Salesforce has several chapters on using campaigns, on creating donations, and the way to make that work. And as always, your HandsOn Connect Cloud Solutions team is here and available and ready to take questions at any time. So I appreciate you joining me today. Please feel free to drop by one of our open labs or submit a ticket in the help desk if you'd like more information or help on setting up campaigns and tracking your donations. Be sure to join HandsOn Connect Cloud Solutions every Tuesday for our weekly demo, and check out the upcoming Connect Exchange webinars from our partners. In fact, Click and Pledge is going to be with us on February 14th to talk about their peer-to-peer fundraising software. And on Tuesday, March 4th, Click and Pledge will be doing a Connect Exchange on event management in the Click and Pledge ecosystem. And by popular demand, next Thursday at this time, we'll be doing a 20-minute webinar on how to migrate to HandsOn Connect 3.0. So I hope that you will join us for that. If you've missed a webinar and want to go back and catch up, feel free to check on our webpage at handsonconnect.org/webinars, or if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, HandsOn Connect, you'll be notified with each of the updated videos that are posted on a weekly basis. Share with your team, take a look at our past trainings, and we will see you next time on HandsOn Connect University. Thank you.